Hey guys, what's up? It's Fire Jr. here, and today we're playing Advanced Warfare. It's my first Advanced Warfare video, and it's a pretty good one. I mean, we're playing on Biolab, a map I didn't really get to play too much yesterday on my first day, but it was a map that I really loved, and I'll explain why a little later. But this is going to be my first impressions commentary, and well, let me continue with the video. This is actually a pretty sick streak I go on to start it out. We're playing TDM. And I think I go on a 22 kill streak, so not bad. I think it was 10 off of the DNA bomb if you only count the gun kills, because I was using the bombing run. But anyways, let's continue with the first impressions. I was able to get I played for about like 9 hours yesterday. Not 9 hours game time, but 9 hours like, you know, sitting in front of the TV. So, I don't know, pretty good. A lot of time. But, yeah. Let me explain what I think about Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, and I'm gonna be brutally honest. I'm not gonna, you know, be a little bit like hesitant. I'll be like, oh, this might change, so I'm not gonna complain. But no, I'm gonna complain. This is gonna be all out complaining. So if you're one of those guys that's gonna comment below like being like, stop complaining, it just came out, this is not the video for you. Anyways, my first impressions of Advanced Warfare are overwhelmingly negative. I really dislike some things about this game, but over everything, I dislike the biggest change that's happened from this game, and that really sets this game apart from the other Call of Duties, and what my opinion makes it just not Call of Duty. You know, it just makes it a different game, and that's the jumping and dashing abilities. I really hate them. Like, I cannot stand them for the life of me. Like, I can't stand them at all. And so you're saying, why don't you just play Classic? I don't want to play Classic. I want to play the main game. I don't want to be that like one guy in like the stupid small playlist that doesn't play the main game. So I've been playing the main game. I'm trying to adjust to these jumps and dashes, but it's just not fun. I think at this point I've adjusted. I know I can get around the map super quickly, and I know not to like aim downward anymore and only expect people on the ground. But it's just awful. I think it has like such a negative effect on the game. I mean, seriously, we were playing, I mean, think about it. In the previous Call of Duties, every map seems to have one location where a lot of the fighting takes place, which leaves the sides open for flanks and for small gunfights. And I think that's just like the basis for a Call of Duty map right there. Every Call of Duty map has that, and if it doesn't have that, it's not a good map, right? Honestly, think about it. In this game, that just doesn't happen. There is no map that has well, there are places where there should be fights, and if you were to play on the classic game modes, there would be fights there, and they would be the main parts that are contested over in the map. I think of Riot, the map Riot, where there's the inside prison cell. And if you're not playing Domination, because in Domination the B flag is there, but if you're not playing Dom and you're playing TDM or another game mode, there's nothing going on in that middle part, and you'd expect that to be where the most of the fighting is. If you put this map in Modern Warfare 2 or any other Call of Duty, really, I don't care, that's gonna be where everyone's fighting and where everyone's trying to like control the area, and it just doesn't happen. There's just small gunfights going on all over the map because people are just jumping, and then don't even get me started with the roofs on every map that everyone just like to sit on, because why not? We can all jump on them. Oh my goodness. It's so frustrating. And I know you guys might think differently. You might think that the jumping and stuff is just super fun, and I don't know if those guys spawned there. I'll give it the benefit of the doubt, but that was a little questionable. Anyways, I really can't stand the jumping, like, honestly. I'm going to make a whole commentary about how the game mode of Domination, in my opinion, is ruined by it. Yeah, I'm just going to say that for another commentary because I can talk a lot about it. Anyways, I'll hop off of the I'll hop off of the jumping and dashing topic for a little bit to talk about a few other things. Number one, or well, number two, the kill streaks suck. They're terrible. Again. Oh my god. When are we gonna? I mean, Black Ops 2, I think, made progress in this field, but I don't even know. And then Ghost just completely ruined the progress, and then this game just destroyed it. The kill streaks suck. I don't even think there's that many of them to start out with compared to the other games. There really aren't. Plus they do the class specific kill streaks, which I cannot stand. I like just having one kill streak setup that I can use for a whole game, not class individual ones that make it impossible to switch between them. And I'm gonna add another gameplay over to this. I don't know what it'll be, just because I want to talk for a little longer. But anyways, I mean, I don't understand. What were they thinking? The kill streaks suck. They're awful. I got a Warbird in like my first game, and I was like super excited. Like I finally got a good kill streak in my first game of playing. And I shoot for like 1 second, and my missile or launcher or whatever it was that I was shooting overheats. It overheats. Are you kidding me? It's the future. I don't even understand. But I mean, none of the kill streaks are good. To be honest, the past few games I've been running UAV, which is, you know, the UAV is obviously always going to be good. I'll talk about the UAV too, because there's some questions I have about that too. But I've been using the UAV, the system hack, which is the which is the stupidest kill streak I've ever seen in my life. But I use it because I know it just annoys the other team. And I've been using the bombing run, which guarantees you, I don't know, 2-3 kills every time you use it, which is better than you can get from anything else. So, I mean, honestly, that's what I think about the kill streaks. They're just awful. Also, weapon balance is another thing I wanted to talk about. I noticed a few hours into my session that I hadn't really distinguished an overpowered weapon. But by the end of the session, I had noticed everyone was using the BAL-27, or the ball, whatever you call it. Everyone was using it. So, I put it on. And you know what gun it reminded me of? Almost exactly, you know, other than the model and the iron sights. The FAMAS of Black Ops 1. And we all know what happened with the FAMAS of Black Ops 1. It was the overpowered weapon. It had to get patched. The patch did nothing. And it still today remains the overpowered weapon of that game. Anyways, I don't like to judge overpowered weapons based on my first day findings. But I feel like the BAL-27 has distinguished itself as the dominant weapon in the game. That's all I'll say about that. I'm not gonna mention the O word, but I probably have already. Anyways, that's what I think about that. I mean, what else can I talk about? Oh, I wanted to talk about the UAV, but that relates to the jumping and the dashing and all that stuff. I feel like the UAV and the whole radar has become useless in this game, and me and Marshall were talking about it yesterday when we were playing. Is that your UAV and radar is completely useless in this game because everyone can move around so fast. And this is another negative of the whole jump dash movement or whatever. Because everyone can move around so fast and exit their spawns so quickly, the radar has become useless. By the time you look at your radar and you see the red dot, the red dot's across the map, the person's already right next to you and you're dead. I mean, if you run around the whole map looking for that red dot, it'll be on the other side of the map already. Because people can move so fast, the radar doesn't account for that movement. And I just think it makes no sense. I don't know. I don't think there's anything you can do about that. That's just because, I mean, that's just a result of the movements of the game. So, I mean, that's what I have to say about that. Those are my first impressions of the game. I haven't been finding any success, to be honest. In TDM, I've been doing okay. In Domination, not at all. But that's another thing for another commentary. I'll talk about Domination. But yeah, that's pretty much what I have to say. Oh, and the camos. Since when is gold camo the easiest camo to unlock? Jesus Christ, you need 50 no attachment kills and you unlock the gold camo. May I remind you how you got the gold camo in Black Ops 1 and in Call of Duty 4? Let me remind you, actually, in Call of Duty 4, you need to get like 500 or something headshots with every gun in the class of that weapon. And once you did that, you unlocked gold for only one weapon. Black Ops 1, if you wanted to get gold camo for a weapon, you needed to go all the way to 14th Prestige, which was, I don't know, however many days played, depending on how good you are. And then you needed to buy each gold camo with a weapon with 50,000 COD points. Something which, if you put enough time into it, is not really hard, but I mean, come on. In this game, you can get gold camo within 3 games of starting to use a weapon. And I still haven't unlocked another camo for a gun. I only have gold camo for my weapons. To be honest, the other camos are just too hard to unlock compared to gold. I don't understand why it works that way. But that's really all I can think of for this one, guys. Thank you for watching. Comment below what you think. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't already. There's going to be more Advanced Warfare gameplay coming out. Who knows how long I'll be uploading this game for, depending on whether my opinions change. Thanks for watching anyway. see you guys later.